a sensational individual from Rwanda. And he's an artist, and we're going to be talking to him about his music, his project. Welcome, Yvan Buravan. Is that how you say it?
Yes, you got it right.
I got it right.
Yes, Yvan Buravan.
Okay, so let's just kick it off right here. What's the primary language in Rwanda? Kinyarwanda. So assuming I wanted to say good evening in Kinyarwanda, how do I say it?
Umugoroba mwiza.
Umugoroba mwiza. And how do I say welcome?
Murakaza neza.
Murakaza neza. Welcome
Yee,
to
as a typical Rwandan.
Thank you. Welcome to Trace Radio.
Thank you very much.
Of course, as Trace, we know you.
Thank you very much.
We play your music on the television on Trace Mziki. But to anyone who's listening to you, tell us a bit about yourself, your background, where you came from, and all of that.
Mm-hmm. First of all, thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's been a virtual life, and now we're glad we come back to reality where we get to see each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I guess that's why I said let me go to see my people, my family, because I know we've been working together for a long time, but getting here for me too, it means a lot.
Is this your first time in Kenya?
My first stay, yes.
Your first stay. Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to pass by and maybe spend a day here and then go. Yeah, it had happened to me 3 times.
Okay.
And this is my first day.
So how long are you going to be in Kenya for?
I just felt like I wanted to be in Kenya.
That's
the thing. So, except that, yes, in Kigali there is a lot that is maybe waiting for me. But for me, I would love even to stay like here for 2 weeks and get to live the life. So to give even a sense what it is to be East African. All right.
Trying to connect with everyone from East Africa on a personal level. Yes. Sorry to divert, but I really want to hear, were you born in Kigali or were you born somewhere else and, moved out, went back home?
I was born and raised and educated in Kigali.
In Kigali?
Yeah.
All right. So educated meaning from primary all the way to?
From nursery, primary, secondary and college.
So college you went to a School of Business and Economics?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you study over there?
That's the University of Rwanda that has different colleges. And I took College of Business and Economics.
So is that what you studied?
Yes.
So as an artist, you studying business and economics.
Actually, it was BBIT for me. That is, the college is business and economics, but for me it was business and IT.
That's crazy because that's the same course I studied for here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But on the business aspect, being in the music business, did that have an impact in how you handle your business in music?
I guess it gives you the knowledge about business and everything, and what you have to do when you're an artist. It's just taking that and have it in your language. And our language is music, and that music business, it's you can apply that.
So in your stay from nursery to university, at what point did music become your thing? At what point were you like, this is the thing I want to do?
First, I was a fan until I was in senior 2.
Yeah.
And then from there, I discovered that I could sing.
Yeah.
And I went 150% into it.
Yeah.
Went back to the choir because I had left it.
You were leading a church choir, right? If I'm not wrong, was it?
I mean, that's after I went back to church. Because before I had left, I
left church.
I had my dreams of becoming a football player. Or, because I loved football too. But again, when I discovered that I could sing through a competition, I participated in and won.
That was in 2016 or 20?
No, that was 2009.
2009?
Yes.
That was your first competition ever. Did you ever participate in any other?
3 years later. That was 2012.
Yeah.
And then after I stopped with competition, I focused on me getting to do more because I was, worship leader, and I had my
Right.
My other ministry, I was like the singing leader, like everything that is about music in the ministry, it was on me. So I did that for 4 years.
Okay.
And then I felt like I was ready to deliver what I have, like personally.
Right. So, back here in Kenya, artists have that transition. So you're a worship leader. I'm assuming you're doing a bit of gospel music as well at that time. And then when they step out of it and they want to be a bit more broad, they get a lot of heat. It's like, why are you changing? Why are you not sticking to this? Are you chasing the money? Did you get any backlash from that switch?
Because as I told you, when I was in senior 2, that's when I realized I could do music.
Right.
And I remember everybody would tell me, yo, come to the studio. We heard you singing. Come. And I was like, no, I don't feel ready. But in my heart, I felt like, yes, this is what I will do.
Okay.
So I wanted to be mature enough to understand very good what I'm going to do. Okay. And that happened when I was 20.
Ah, nice.
And to me, I was like 100% sure that that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So anybody talking things that I do not believe myself, I wouldn't like give time to that.
So okay, so now you've been all through all this. When did you record your first song that you put out, and like what was the song that put you on the map? It's like now everyone started listening that this guy has something.
So I started, the first song from church wasn't that much of a success, but it got me, people that loved what I was doing. And then the second one, the same, but the third brought that light on me. And then people started to notice that there is that artist that is coming. And then the fourth, that was Malaika.
Malaika was a big song in East Africa,
Thank you very much.
It was released in what,
2016?
Yeah.
That was my fourth song, and that's the song that I would say people got to really connect with me.
So now, since then, you have 2 albums?
Since then, yes, I just released my second album recently.
Yeah. So your first album was The Love Lab, yeah?
My first album was
That was released when?
It was released in 2018.
Yeah, and we are here to speak about your new album, but just give me just a bit about your first album. What was in your mind when you're creating? What did you want the listeners to feel about you and your music?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what I wanted, this was just an artist that was emerging, that was letting people know what he has got for them. And that's what I was doing, especially in my country. There are some times when there is a style or ways people are operating those days. And for me, I felt like, yes, I want to look at that, get inspired, and then do my craft too. Propose other stuff.
All right. Now, I want to talk about your new album, Twaje. And, when I was reading the synopsis, I was like, this guy is so serious with his music. Because I read through the first part, and it says, Twaje comes from a Kinyarwanda word that can loosely be translated to "we came." The mission of the album is to boost people's lives innovatively and creatively through fun, entertainment, inspirational content, storytelling, and self-expression of art from the Rwanda culture. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. I get this vibe that you're a very spiritual person, even after stepping, because a lot of people don't understand that music is also a very spiritual gift, right? Sure. And am I right to say, even in this album, your current album, your newest album, Twaje, does that spirituality come out as well, that side of you?
Actually, Twaje in itself is a spirit.
Oh,
yes.
What kind of spirit is that?
It's that spirit of saying it's us and our people and what we have that we believe would appeal to others.
Okay, that's so dope. I have my guest all the way from Rwanda, Yvan Buravan, and we're talking about his new album, his latest album. We've played 2 amazing songs of that album. Tell us about the first song, Twaje. I mean, the richness of the sound in itself. What were you trying to achieve with that song? Because it sounds so good.
Thank you very much. as I told you, Twaje to me is a spirit of being rebellious to things you think they are not right and they should be worked on.
Yes.
So that's even why I addressed the second the second verse of it. I say, winners, leaders in the game. We are here to set the pace.
Right.
What I was saying is, like, we have got a lot. We shouldn't let ourselves be influenced just and follow. Yes, we can be influenced. It's a good thing, so that we adapt to what we have. But again, how about we also give out something that others have not given us?
Yes.
Since we have it, because we have it.
Right.
So that way, I think it adds up the quality of industries of music. I mean, here in East Africa. So that was my part in all that I'm saying, and it's just the beginning. I think this is the spirit that we should have, so that we get to give out some cool music and good new stuff, fresh.
That's dope. And just talking about, are there your albums still? Are there any collaborations in the album?
Yes, on the album I have collaborations, but with Rwandan artists. Because of my belief starts with, when you believe in something, do it first, and then share with those who are near as you expand until you get to reach wherever you want to go.
And I like how you're owning your home. And just when we are listening to your music, we talked about you asking about Odi, like you want to know like the Odi dance and the Odi culture, and you seem very impressed by it. And I was telling you how in Kenya, you asked me why you said that it needs to be out there. It needs to be. What do you like about it that makes you feel that music and that culture needs to be expressed to the world?
Bro, the vibe is everything. Have you seen when these kids are dancing to it? You see happiness. And I think that's what music should be about. If you do not convey happiness in people after their problems of their everyday lives, I don't think you're doing justice to them. Because if you have that it's a gift that you are given, you should share with others. So I think Kenya with Odi, it's something you have. It's gold. We do not want those people that come and explore and tells us what's in our ground, so that we get to know the value,
and actually the culture in itself is called Gengetone. That's the sound, that's the vibe. And I think, like you said, there's the same problem between Rwanda and Kenya, whereby there's so much good music and culture coming in, but we just fail to embrace it and love it and take it out to the world.
I think we should just address it many times, so that those who do not understand that get to understand. Otherwise, for sure, 100% sure, this is our gold. Like what we have, others don't. It's our gold.
And talking about you and loving Africa, what are the artists that you love to collaborate with, that you haven't collaborated with yet within Africa, East Africa?
I've collaborated with some artists. Like before my album, I had released an EP that had a pass from Uganda. It had an artist from Kinshasa, and it had another artist from Angola. So collaborations, I would like to do collaborations with artists. What I mean by artists is these artists that are authentic, that you feel like it's another universe that you are merging with yours, so that it gives out something,
But I want a name. With you.
I mean, I've been to studio with my brothers from here, Sauti Sol. I think Nyashinski's music is dope.
Have you done anything together yet?
We've never met. I've just seen his music.
Nyashinsky, we have a connection.
That's a shout out to him for his music, for his good music, and a lot of other Kenyan people. As I told you, a lot of OD. You told me the culture
Gengetone.
Is Gengetone. Yes.
Culture.
I dance to those music.
Yeah.
Yo, they are crazy.
I can recommend some artists that you could work with, and as we get to wrap up the conversation and just continue playing your music, what would you say with this album? Because you talked about what you wanted people to feel with your first album. What do you want people to feel with this album?
I would like them to be confident enough about what they have.
Okay.
For me, it was that, and I expressed it into an album. Through an album, sorry. So I think it should inspire others to do the same.
Yeah.
That's why after this album, I'm releasing many other projects, and they will still have that spirit, and yet they will be vibes. So I'm promising people that love my music to have good vibes, and yet to keep them rooted to their home.
I like that, because I want to quote you from an interview where you said, you're all about vibe and keeping it positive. You say, I try by all means to avoid controversy and explicit lyrics, and want to send out conscious messages and help the youth to choose the right paths in their lives, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's what you're all about.
Yeah, I think we should be all about that.
Yeah. So we'll never see a song by you that's there's that hype of what's worldly or like the party life and all of that. We'll never hear that.
Even if it happens, maybe that's the vibe, because it's part of life.
Yes.
But that won't be my identity or my way of saying things.
Yes. And as we come to a close, you're a very charitable person. You highly believe in hope. I've seen you quote hope a lot of times in conversations that you've had. What is it in your life that taught you that hope is such an important thing? Was there an event? Is there something that you went through that just made you always believe in having hope?
I guess it has something to do with how I was raised. I actually thank my family, and I have a song called Ituro on the recent album that I dedicated to my parents.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, so it's just that fact of not getting everything you want as a kid, but being shown what to do to get that thing you don't have in that in that moment. Like it's like they show you don't have this, but this is the right way to go to get there. Okay, that's dope. So when you're here, you have hope to get there. Right. So I guess that's the reason why I have too much hope. It's because I'm always onto something. Okay, that's dope. And for everyone who's listening and they wanna follow you on the socials, and this is the first time and they're impressed by your story, where can they follow you on? Go on every platform. It's Yvan Buravan. How is that written? Yvan, it's written by YVAN and then BURAVAN. That's on all platforms. Thank you so much. Send our greetings and love to everyone in Rwanda. Everybody. I'm gonna tell them, hey, Tris family, say hi. Yeah, and anytime you're in the 254, make sure you pass by. You're always welcome here. That's what I told my friend here. I told her I feel like I'm home. Welcome, Sana. Of course. Whenever I'll be in Nairobi, I'll pass by home. Thank you so much, Yvan Buravan.